Hi, I'm Milo. I'm going to do 2 tracks for you. I hope you enjoy. So many dead bodies, children cold and soggy, touched by the sword of death and swallowed by hate and killed by the foggy. So much weeping that protrudes the broken ceilings, where families are long past their sheeping. It's misbelieving that humans could cause this type of grieving. Soulless demons corrupted and radicalized. There was an evil seed that gave Adam his greed. I beg you all to see that there is evil in many political trees, but remember that the sting always kills the bee. Hate is what they need, it's like bait. Then they have a reason to discriminate. Everyone is different, but people cling like they're fakes, putting their souls at stake without really knowing they will never be awake. There is never darkness when there is light, but sometimes you've lost the breeze like a kite. I aim to sing bright, but I want you to know I'm lining up shots like a shooter on the grass, you know. Also, I want you to know the depths of the shite, terrible frights and terrible nights with killings in the absence of breath. I used to cleanse the soldiers of death. Yeah, you get me alright. Tragically, I used to play Call of Duty, then I wanted a gold Uzi. Considered going on the front line to kill T's. I realized, sadly, I was possessed by a bad me. Killing survived gladly. I wanted to kill all the baddies. Then I realized it's a gene of hate. Humans have a desire to slaughter the great. Demons source the ones, then they leech off the fake. But let me tell you that the weak are still at stake. No one is willing to take anything on their plate. If it doesn't affect them, it's like a clean slate. I almost saw a boy die. On his birthday, he was 8. I had his life in my hands as his mum watched fate. You are choosing your fate by not wanting to cooperate. We have to act with consideration of the evils of shallow discrimination, or act whilst there is a lack of communication, thus leading to utter devastation. We get off on a tinted filter that reflects our melancholy, disconnected, unnaturally manifested feelings of insecurity and stress, rather than abilities to see through a clear lens, instead of one that seems to lend to evil as a friend. Enjoy the little things because there'll always be a trend where actions that shrivel in quote to make amend. Perspectives are where the face of evil blend. Keep an eye on the voice of the trend, because naturally that voice echoed down from the one pointing the lens. Like he who controls the lens has a power that is forever immense. Henry the Eighth changed religion so towards his wife. Listen, ISIS is not a place, it's a spiritual race led by dreaded motif inside the lost head, believing in something being done for the best, gladly using terror as a move like fucking chess. Throughout history, humans have had the power to bless another with the sanction of death. Thank you very much.
It's not so much violence, it's just confronting the norm. I don't think there's violence. I mean, there's a hint of sadisticness. Don't we all have that? You know, but, it's good to let your anger out and let love in.
Yo, let's lift the ceiling. Music with feeling is what I'm interweaving. Lost time's worse than bleeding. There's no reeling, it's deceiving. But passion is what you're really needing. No money or greed. Fulfillment's what I need. I plant my seed like a sensual flea, but more sexually. I'm more than a breeze. Laugh about laughing. Stay close to my G's than my brethren. We kill it with ease as we bound our trees. Paving the street, loving a beat is deep when it greets. A coward dies many times, but a valiant never tastes death. Because he's got his mind set. I live without regret. I'm a triple threat, rack a rhyme. time. I'll steal your heart with a mime, then turn back time. Life is sublime, not all the time, but falling forces reforming, come back storming. But then there's more to haunting. When someone is there in the morning, a cozy drawing, fire warming, outside pouring. But my selfishness, it just keeps spawning, and the lack of it is boring. Can be so foreign if your lifelines, they start zigzagging. They start zigzagging.
So much violence, it's just confronting the norm. I don't think there's violence. I mean, there's a hint of sadisticness, but don't we all have that? You know, it's good to let your anger out and let love in.
It was 1974, February the 6th, the world saw a fresh producer that in future would break the floor. J Dilla would soon soar, like a killer dropping jaws, like a bill of cloth and roars from a cloth that rhythmically endorsed. Course, a very thick force, leading with feeling and melodic discourse. We're making soul music, of course. I enlight, not mimic, using sonic as my vital physic. Optimistic, feel the quiver as words get eccentric. Be free, considerate, conscious and majestic. So, I pick up the mic instead, piff up a few lines again. I'm finna kill it, not if but when. I'm real, but you stunt instead. Bullets pump like lead, I'm bright, not dead. I excite, not dread. Still constantly sleeping in different beds, but I'm always leading to break the ceiling. Bakings, breathing, cakings, relieving, snakings, deceiving, makings, believing, blaming, sweeping, breaking ceilings. I'm building a Benz, making amends. With me it's not tense, I'm giving a sense, living a trend. You're scoring the dead.
So much violence, it's just confronting the norm. I don't think there's violence. I mean, there's a hint of sadisticness, but don't we all have that? You know, it's good to let your anger out and let love in.
Peace.